Alrighty, so Chaos Battle has started, and I've been looking through some of the top teams. I've not played any matches yet, but there's a couple of Gelda teams that are kind of interesting. Of course, there's a bunch of... this one I'm not actually sure about. I genuinely don't believe that he is the #2 player with this team, but maybe it's because he fights a lot of Geldas, and the Aaron could actually do good against her, but there are a lot of Jelly King teams and stuff like that as well. So... this is the team, well, not necessarily that team because we're using a different backliner, but this was one of the teams that I saw this morning, and I thought that could be kind of fun. So I think we're going to mess around with this one a little bit and see how it goes. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to go, but I feel like when Gother came out, or like Arthur came out, and I was like really into using Arthur because I really like the human team. Gelda came out, I used it a little bit. Don't get me wrong, I did use it. But I feel like whenever Gother came out, I kind of swapped over to Gother, and I've kind of gone back to the human team a couple of different times. So I feel like I haven't used Gelda as much as the more recent ones, which, I mean, it's not like I'm going overboard with, like, Gother teams or anything like that, because there's really only so many, like, good teams that you can use. But, Chaos Battle. Very, very interesting game mode. I will be honest, I'm not a huge fan. It's okay. I do like the fact that sort of like it kind of pushes you in different directions to use different like team comps and stuff, which I think is really fun. Like that's obviously, you know, the most interesting thing about this game mode as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, it can still be like really annoying because it just ends up being a lot of people using really good meta unit, 3 really bad units, like this team, for example. You know, I'm using Gelda, newer character, still good, and then I'm using a bunch of old commandments because they're not used, they have low scores, or like low values, I guess, and it's just kind of whatever. Like, I don't know, it's, the fact that he didn't attack seal me is weird. I'm assuming this is a bot, so that would probably explain it, but, yeah, I don't know. I think with this one, I have a bunch of tickets already good to go, so I might just end up doing several matches here, and then I'll kind of just cut through, show some of the really good ones or some of the really interesting ones at the least, because I mean I don't necessarily have to win for it to be a good game, you know, so I don't know, we'll see. Let me, I guess we'll just go ahead and move on, because this one doesn't really seem like it's going anywhere, to be honest, unless he, I mean, he could attack seal me here, but I've got my ultimate anyway, so I should be able to kill off the Merlin and still be fine, because I think even though he uses 2 cards here, I can't remember if it works exactly like that, but I think I might get unattack sealed once she dies. Is that how that works? I think it is, because it's part of her passive. So I kill her, I do get unattack sealed, so alright, we're pretty much chilling. Anyway, moving on, we'll see what kind of games we can get into. Day 1, I'd like to get at least a decent little score on the boards, that way I'm not like super worried about it going forward, but I don't know, I'm assuming day 1 there's going to be a lot of weird high meta teams, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, I'm finally getting a real player here. Ooh, okay, interesting team. Kind of like that. Well, I'll have to go for Ghislaine, unfortunately. I'm going to end up putting decent hell stacks on. This is quite an interesting team, actually. I think I'm still going to go for the AoE, even though it's probably not the smartest call, but I have to attack the Ghislaine anyway, so we kill her off. Nah, well, I don't know. I'm not 100% positive. Oh my god, Roxy melted there. Holy. Okay, so he already has a res on. I took 30% of my HP there with those chunks. Blue Lost Vein in the back is also very interesting. I get another AoE here, which means more stacks for me, which is not great. He's going to disable his hell here. I'm not too upset with that, maybe, because I can throw this out, and then this out, and then he's disabled, so he shouldn't really be able to retaliate too well here. We'll just go ahead and get him down to only 1 card use per turn. Ooh, that AoE went crazy, too. 1 HP. If I would have known it would have done that much damage, well, I guess he has another res because I killed an ally. Oh, he is a Ragnarok character. I was like, he's not unknown, so why would she get the res for that? But I guess it makes somewhat sense. Yeah, this one, actually a little scary. Actually a little scary, because, I mean, once I get a bunch of stacks on myself, if I don't play it right, you know, he's going to chunk a lot of HP off the Gelda there. I actually think that one was kind of cool. Not 100% sure how relevant Hell is going to be. I guess it just depends, because, I mean, the unknown team is not getting used a whole lot right now at all, so depending on her value, you could actually come up with some cool teams with her. Alrighty, this actually might be a real player, too. He's going AoE based with, his melee here. I think it's probably best to bait into... I'm pretty sure this is going to kill, and then I can try to use like a decent AoE here. The single target from Gelda should actually do a really big chunk, and hopefully because it's a lifesteal card, it gives me a decent bit back to build up her passive and everything. So we got 179,000 extra. This kills Monspeet. Actually kills melee too. Insane. I guess something else to mention, obviously, if you haven't picked up on this yet, this is day 1. I think this will probably end up getting posted around Wednesday or Thursday, because I would imagine Tuesday will probably end up being the new Valenti showcase, and then I think I want to mess around with Mael a little bit on Wednesday. So this will either get posted on Thursday, or maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll see when this actually comes out, but a little bit of a lower CC players at the moment. We'll see if we can find some people a little bit more my speed. Okay, so we have a Demon King team. I don't think that the load time on this one was all that crazy. So I think in a scenario like this, it's probably going to be better to just try to get some damage off with the other characters first, and then rely on the AoE to try to kill next turn. He's actually tanking quite well. I think I would need to have a second AoE to be able to win this. I get an extra single target. The problem is Monspeet and Melascula, not the best characters. He's actually running Champion Melee in the back as well, which is also a pretty interesting play. So he's probably just going to shield, taunt, and then just use one of the cards with these characters so that way he can keep his Demon King cards. Yeah, I'm going to be in a pretty interesting spot here. I don't know, it just depends if I can kill some of these side characters off, which I'm not confident in that. I might actually be able to survive a hit or two from his Demon King, but odds are probably pretty low. So this is type disadvantage. Oh, it doesn't even kill the Derriere survives. Well, I guess because we don't kill anybody. He only has 3 cards in hand, but he can still use 3 cards. I can't be infected on Gelda yet, so I've got that going for me. I did pull an AoE. I guess best case scenario here for me is that he does enough with his AoEs to kill off my side characters, so that way I can pull more Gelda cards. But if this is double single target, okay, he has double AoE, that's good. Okay, he kills off Monspeet, that's going to be some decent card draw. Hopefully we can get some Gelda cards here. And then, yeah, I'm still tanking that quite well, actually. Okay, merge into a level 2, and we get another one. Okay, sick. At this point, I'm kind of chilling, I'll be honest. I think we just go for this. It's going to disable Gelda, but it's not going to matter, really. I guess we just throw this out just in case he gets some sort of, like, merges or anything, because I should be able to kill off both. Yeah, okay, well, that card alone killed. I was going to say we might be able to kill off both of the side characters with the 2 AoEs, but... Oh, if I would have used the Melascula card first, I think we would have been chilling. That actually does remove 2, which is good. Melascula is probably going to die this turn, but I have ultimate. I have another AoE. I think we're okay. Like, even though, like, I'm not going to get the HP related from this, I don't think. Or do I, actually? Because even though I'm disabled, it's not necessarily like a skill effect, but it is part of the skill. I don't think I'll lose that, actually. Okay, he's just going to kill off my side characters so that way I can't use as many cards. It's going to be a toss-up on whether or not I actually kill here. Which I could go for... I could go for the melee to guarantee he only uses 1 card per turn. I'm going to risk it and go for the... Okay, so I didn't gain the HP-related stats, actually. And then I do still kill, so it doesn't really matter. This game is over at this point. Pretty good one, actually, to showcase, I guess, how tanky this woman still is. So that's... I was actually kind of scared on that one. I thought the DK was actually going to be able to kill me there, but the fact that I can't be infected for so many turns is a bit ridiculous. Okay, another Gelda team here. Ooh, good CC. Actually, really good CC. I'm kind of curious. Okay, so he has a stat booster on his team. The other guy did not use a stat booster, which I think was a big mistake. I actually don't put on any... I don't put on any, whatchamacallit, ignites because of his Melascula. So I think what I'm going to do here is try to get rid of his Melascula so that way I can start putting on... we're not going to be able to kill her turn 1, I don't think. Nope, not quite. Okay, I can only hope that I am at least as tanky as his team is. We do pull extra Gelda cards. Pretty good Gelda cards at that, so that's nice. We get a merge. I think I'll probably have to throw out this Melascula card so that way I can try to go for card space to pull more Gelda. But as long as I don't disable myself here, which I think is pretty unlikely, I should hopefully be able to get her ultimate and be able to use it as well. Okay, never mind. He takes off an ultimate move gauge. That is understandable. Okay, so we're kind of chilling here. I think we're going to hit Melascula with this. And then I'm going to go for this and this to start getting characters off the board for him. Hopefully the AoE is going to be enough with this lifesteal here to be able to kill that Melascula. We will be able to ignite his Gelda at that point. Decent little chunk of damage there on her. It is definitely going to rely on ults or single targets to kill her for sure. But once I put on some ignites, I should be in a much better position. And now I can go for his Zeldris, and I should be kind of chilling, I hope. I'd love to get an ultimate with Monspeed maybe, but I don't think that that's going to be doable with me having 1 gauge. I don't have a way to remove his ultimate either, which is very unfortunate. Okay, it doesn't matter because he disables himself. Oh! Okay, so I have to kill Zeldris this turn then, because if I don't kill Zeldris this turn, he'll be able to like move a card and cleanse it off, and that would be incredibly bad. So let's go for something like this. That'll get me my ultimate. Oh, actually, Monspeed doing some pretty good damage. Now that he has his Holy Relic, I kind of forget how much he can actually somewhat do now. It's not great, don't get me wrong, but it's definitely not bad, or as bad as it used to be. So there's a pretty decent chunk. I would imagine she's probably going to like... Oh my god, that recovery rate and everything. Holy. I don't think he's going to be able to kill me. I don't know what his ult gauge is, or ult level is, but it's definitely not high enough. Okay, well, he just didn't want to play the stall match, which, thank God, because that would have been incredibly annoying. So, I'll try to get a couple more games in here. I mean, I'm actually having a pretty good time for day 1. Alrighty, we have another one of these Sins teams. Ooh, really good CC on this guy. Kind of crazy, actually. Well, I'm going to get, I would imagine, attack sealed here. And he's going to stop me from using buff cards. Ooh, so he's going to seal my whole hand here, which is a bit unfortunate. And that really sucks because the Monspeed Relic is in full effect here, so that is really bad for me. I guess I just push for an ultimate because I really can't do much of anything else, but the dissolve, so it doesn't matter. Okay, no extra Gelda cards, but we did merge into a level 2, so that's something. He had another attack seal, didn't he? Maybe not. I think he's just gaining orbs here, so he gets true magic, yeah, and then goes in for the single target. Hey, I mean, you know, it is what it is. Good game. I'm glad I've finally lost one, but that attack seal never gets old. All right, another Demon King team. These ones do scare me a little bit, I gotta be honest, because they, there's kind of a, you know, an annoying piece to this. Okay, he doesn't actually have his Tarmia link on DK. I wonder if it's even a possibility for me to try and to go for it. I think it's better to attack. Oh, the relic and everything gets, well, not the relic, sorry. The, I guess we go for this. I don't think I'm going to do as much to DK as I want to. So there's the evasion, which is good that I bait that out. I could have potentially tried to go for the kill on like maybe Melascula. And I think that might actually have been the best call here. He's below 50%, so if he doesn't use any cards, I could potentially kill him if he doesn't lifesteal anything back. But I kind of doubt I'm going to be able to do that, if I'm being honest. He doesn't use a card, and I'm just gaining more and more HP with all of the cards that I use. I think in this scenario, we could probably do this, and this maybe? I don't know if we'll kill. Luckily, DK doesn't have the, whatchamacallit. Luckily, DK doesn't have the Meliodas buffs from the backline. Didn't quite break the shield there. Ah, if we could have at least killed Melascula, it would have been somewhat decent. Oh, and he has a ton of cards in hand. All right, we'll see if we can. We'll see if it can go like last time. Last time we were at least able to tank some DK cards, and then I was able to come back and win. I can't be infected, which is good. He's gonna kill off my side characters here. Not the worst thing in the world. He actually disables himself with that double AoE, so I think I might actually be okay. It's still level 3 though. Okay, we're kind of chilling. He gets his ultimate, which is not very good. Luckily, he's disabled. I think I can go for... I'm actually not too worried about him using that ultimate. Should I be? I probably should be. I guess I can throw out the single target to kill and then remove the ultimate. That way I don't have to worry about him using it anyway. Like, it's not going to black out me or anything, which is good. But this way I can kind of build up a little bit more and then hopefully have decent card in hand. Because I get my ultimate here. And I didn't attack into the Derriere to disable it, so I should be okay here. I think that was the smarter play. He doesn't have a way to take off ultimate move gauge, I don't think, because she removes buffs and taunts. Which I do think that the taunt, you know, is going to be a decent play here. I really don't know... Ah, yeah, okay, so that's unfortunate. I was going to say I really don't know if the AoE is going to be able to kill that Derriere or not, but now that I can't use 2 cards, I'm also still in a really rough spot. I guess I just go for the AoE. I think so. Because if I go for the AoE and I can kill the side 2 characters off, like, that would be much better. Ah, it doesn't quite kill the Derry, unfortunate, and now I have to take 2 ults, which is not good. Melee was pretty useless, but I was hoping taking the card slots off would have been somewhat nice there. I wonder what level this DK ult's going to be, though. Because he's probably going to disable a lot here, if not everything. Level 1? Oh, okay. She does have taunt on, right? I think her taunt expired. Yep, she didn't have any buffs on. That is so unfortunate for him. Level 1 Blackout not disabling anything is just bad. Like, that's so unfortunate for him. You hate to see it. Wow. Okay. I hate myself for that match. That actually made me feel terrible. Alrighty. Okay, we have a Jelly King team. Really good CC. Luckily, I'm green or red against greens here. Oh, and I pull such good cards. I might stand a decent chance. This team is obviously really obnoxious, and the fact that he gets to go first is not good. But I'm hoping at the very least he won't outright kill my other characters. Okay, I think that's still a good scenario. Because in this scenario... Oh, we get a level 3 card as well. And he doesn't have Tarmio Link on him. I guess we throw the buff on. I mean, once I kill King, if I kill King, oh my god, the level 3 wasn't enough. That's enough. Nice. Okay, so once we kill King, we won't have to worry about the bleed anymore. That was so close. The merge there was way too good. Holy. All right, that was a really close one. All right, another Sins team. Ooh, does out CC me. This is probably going to go pretty poorly then. I think this is going to be our last match, though, so I guess we'll just let this one ride. But I don't know. So far, I mean, the meta is a little harsh. It's either DK teams or Gelda teams, or not DK, sorry, DK melee teams. There were a couple of DKs in there, which is not too surprising. Like, he was the go-to character during, like, was it the first or second season of Chaos? I can't remember exactly, but... a little ridiculous how much people still kind of rely on him, which he's definitely starting to show his age in the sense that, you know, like we saw a couple of times there if I kept some of those games in. Gelda was kind of able to just tank his like crazy high cards, which is pretty nuts to say. Like, I mean, obviously she's a little bit of an interesting character, but yeah, I think I'm screwed here. Yeah, that seems to be the play. If they can run this team, they go first, they basically have a guaranteed way to kill this team off. So that is so unfortunate. But hey, it is what it is. We got 1248 on day 1. I have no idea where that's going to put me. We'll check it really quickly. But that was with, like, what, 12 games? Or, no, 16 games? We only lost 3. That Sins team was definitely the biggest issue there. How do check rank reward? Okay, so I'm in top 5. I'm in top 3% already. Obviously, day 1, so that'll be changing fast, I would assume. But hey, I'll probably keep messing around with this a little bit. I don't think that I'm gonna make. Well, I mean, while this is going on, I probably will be making videos on this for like the next like week or so. Just depends on what else is going on in the game, of course, because, like, I don't know, I'm not the biggest fan of Chaos, but I am going to be playing it so I can get the rewards anyway. So if we can come up with some cool, like, fun teams, that could be kind of nice, too. So either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys tomorrow.